Hello, I'm Reverend Mike. Welcome to Missing the Point. In this series, I correct common misconceptions found in religion. Today's topic, tithe and begging for money. I occasionally see snippets of televangelists on television and on YouTube, and I find their tactics disgusting. Tithe was never meant to be the ticket price to get into heaven. It was never meant to line the pockets of a priest. It was never meant to get them private jets so they could fly around. This will be a brief discussion of tithe and what it was for. Even before modern religious texts were written down, pagan faiths used tithe and offerings to support the priests. In the time of the Torah, Quran, and Holy Bible, this did not change. Tithe was meant to support and feed the priests who did the work of God full time and could not support themselves in normal ways. And to help the disadvantaged. It was not meant to be a get-rich-quick scheme. In the Old Testament, tithe, ma'asar, or ma'asra, in the plural, which means a tenth part. In the New Testament, it's apodek et ou, which means to pay a tenth or to tithe. So even going back to the original languages, there's no question of the meaning. In the book of Deuteronomy in particular, the Bible talks about what the tithe is for, to feed the poor and to support the Levite priests. And the Levite, because he hath no part nor inheritance with thee, and the stranger, and the fatherless, and the widow, which are within your gates, shall come, and shall eat and be satisfied, that the Lord thy God may bless thee in all the work of thine hand, which thou doest. Since you'll probably not be able to invite your local priests and poor people in your neighborhood to Sunday dinner, the tradition has become to give your local church a tithe, typically 10%, so that the priest can support themselves in a meager fashion and redistribute to the poor to clothe and feed them. In Numbers 18:26 and Nehemiah 10:38, the Bible describes the heave offerings the priests were to pay, a tenth part from the tithe they received from the people. This was a tithe the priests paid as a minimum to help the poor and needy. I doubt the televangelists of today give up any of their money. They just want to buy that new shiny jet airplane, that shiny new car. They want those fancy clothes and jewelry. They want your money and care nothing for you, and that's disgrace. If they used that tithe to support themselves in meager fashion and gave the remainder to the poor and needy, think how many people could they help instead of buying that third jet airplane. I'm not going to name names, but these examples are real. There really are televangelists that think it's okay to brag about buying that third jet instead of helping people. It's disgusting. I try to teach and preach with positivity, but it's really hard when people are that despicable. Now, tithe itself is not a bad thing, but you should only give to those you trust. Only support priests and teachers who feed you spiritually. But for goodness sake, always pay your bills first. You will never hear me beg for money or tell you that your salvation requires it. It doesn't. If you like what you see on my channel, like and subscribe, leave a comment. if I get a lot of people wanting to support my teachings so that I could do this full time, I might make a Patreon account or something like that, but I don't currently have one. But I'm not going to beg for money. It's just not in my nature. If you really want to do that because I inform or entertain you, let me know. I guess I could start an account, but that's not why I did this video. I honestly don't believe that my YouTube account will be successful enough to ever monetize, which is fine. It's not the reason I'm doing this. I've wanted to do this channel for a very long time, and I kept putting it off. Even when the pandemic started, I had plenty of opportunities to do it. Of course, I kept getting distracted. I'm the only person in my household that does not have a compromised immune system. My wife and my mother-in-law have health issues, so I'm the one that has to go out and make sure that we have all of the supplies that we need. And as I said, I had opportunity to start this channel many times, even being that busy with providing for my family. But in the end, even though I kept putting it off, I had to start. I had to start this channel because there are just too many people out there teaching hatred, teaching intolerance, teaching that masks were against God. And that I just couldn't keep quiet. I felt led to share my knowledge with you, the people out there. And if I get enough subscribers where my videos start making money, that's cool, but that's not why I'm doing it. I need to help people. I need to teach the people out there that might be on the fence, that are being taught things that are hateful and bigoted. These are the people that evil turns to extremists. They get turned, twisted into people that hate, people that commit violence, and in extreme situations, people that commit mass murder, strapping bombs to themselves. And there's so many extremists out there, and not of any particular religion. Extremists can be found in nearly every religion. And it has to stop. It has to. Well, hopefully I didn't bring you down too much with my rambling. Thanks for watching this video. Please click like or dislike. Subscribe if you want to see more. Feel free to comment or ask a question below. Your question might even become the subject of a future video. Goodbye. Be good to each other. We are all in this together.